sale. My God. All right, tell me if there's anything on there or what to offer him. I'll offer him something for all of it. All right, bye.
Hello, YouTube Nation, and welcome back for yet another video. This one is from a yard sale video, as you saw in the intro. What a way to display some stuff. Chicken wire, zip-tied action figures. Now, were there any good ones that you could spot? There were some things I spotted. My parents went on this trip to this yard sale. They offered the guy $200. Lo and behold, that's what it paid for. That lot went for $200. After counting out each piece, there's over 300 action figures of different sorts that came in with this. So less than $1 a piece, and there were some gems on there. I'm gonna just highlight some of the cool ones, but just to show you kind of what was in there. And I haven't cleaned these. I'm gonna show you kind of the funk that was on them. Like, here's Casey Jones. Look how nasty Casey is. You can see like the dog hair and it smells bad. But there were over 30 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Casey Jones, one of them. Skiing Mike, but he actually has the rock and roll Mike, or the rock and roll Donatello maybe things. Or at least I don't think those go to him. I don't know much about these different turtles. Let's see. There was a metal head. Just no accessories, but got a metal head. There's a new Soggy with no ears, which is sad. But it does have all of his leg armor and whatnot. And I love Usagi, so he's going to go up on the shelf. Got a Fugitoid and whatnot with it. So, but all in all, around 30 to 40 turtles that all need to be cleaned. Also coming out of that were some LJNs, if you saw them. So I got a Macho Man. I got like 3 Iron Sheiks. I'll flash some pictures right here of actually the ones that we got. Let's here we go. Is this Rockin' Leo? I don't know if those guitar-looking things go to him or not, but anyway. Hey, look here. Also a Wonky. Oh yeah, get you some. One of my favorite villains, Rat King. But anyway, so the franchises that were in this, there were LJN wrestlers, there were Hasbro wrestlers, which we're going to talk about here in a second. There were some Power Rangers, there was some Disney, there was Captain Hook, there was American Gladiators. They were biker mice. I think these are what these are called, but they had some of these that were in there from the biker mice, and that's a cool kind of get. Some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, some He-Man action figures, nothing great in that one. Thumb wrestlers, and a ton of wrestling figures. And I mean a ton of wrestling figures, and they're all from the 90s that I don't know anything about. I'm going to have to do some research and see what to do, because I'm a wrestling guy, but I'm not that big into it. Some of the highlights from the wrestling figures, though, were these Bendies. And so, Disciples of Apocalypse. I don't even know who that is, but got him. I believe that's X-Pac, DX X-Pac. I think it's D'Lo Brown, I believe, from the Bendums. Who else we got? I think we got Stone Cold, Steve Austin there. Yokozuna. And again, I have no idea if any of these are rare or not. Mankind, I don't think they would be, but I'm also not into the Bendies. I know Matt Cardona and all them have their own little Bendy line, so that's kind of cool. Diesel, look at his big cheese on Diesel right there. Cheese. Not Papa Shango. The Godfather. I couldn't think of his name. But several bendies, and I probably missed some in there. Comment down below, are these things worth anything? I do got to clean them up. And also, I have done a couple cleaning videos. I cleaned an LJN, and I cleaned a Thundercat that was in this, and I used this Dawn spray, and it worked pretty good. Just curious to see if anybody else uses anything. So comment below if you know of a other method of doing it without hurting them. So out of everything we got, those are some of the minor things. Now for the big hits that I think, and I'll kind of show eBay comps of what these are. One of the first ones, no accessories, but I love this as a figure, or I love this figure as a kid. Got the Macho King. The Macho King on the trunks. No king, no scepter, but you got to have an LJN Macho King. I mean, it's beat up. I think I can get some of these scuffs off without damaging the paint, but obviously I played with it. The next three I never had as a kid, and I'm glad to add them to the collection. So in this, there was a Bam Bam Bigelow. This is my first Bam Bam Bigelow of the Hasbro line. The tattoos are awesome. Love the head sculpt. You can kind of see the trunks that he wore, kind of like on that. But what a cool figure to get. Also got, first time I've ever had this one. Got a Yokozuna Hasbro that was in that, and you could tell he is very dusty, very nasty. Got some cleaning to do, but the action works, which is good. His waist turns, but I mean, chonk figure. But I mean, Yokozuna is a big dude, and that is a big thing to get right there. And then it's my first ever Razor Ramon in the purple vest. I thought this was a good pickup. And honestly, I think the next few figures that I show probably paid for the lot, and then everything else is just kind of gravy. But you know, it's got some wear. It's not perfect. It's not, but at least you could see it. The face sculpt is good. And hey, it's a $70, $80 figure that I got for like $2 essentially. And then, and again, like I said, show the eBay comps there and you decide. Do have two turtles. And I must say, my turtle knowledge stops quite early on into the turtle franchises. There's a lot of these later turtles, and I know I've been around toys long enough that the longer you go into a toy line, the later the toys are more expensive. So there's several of them, not several, there's two that I got that I need some help on. I haven't looked them up yet. I am just going to play the guessing game of what these are. And so this is the first turtle that we got. Camel guy. He has an action, which is kind of like a wrestling action, which is kind of cool. It works. It's very detailed. It's very, very weird looking. I'll throw up an eBay comp here. I'm going to say this is a $30 to $40 figure just in this condition. We'll see. Comp. Does stand on his own. And the next one that I thought was kind of neat that came in this lot is this kind of hippie 60s vibe Mondo Gecko. Got kind of the microphone on the tail is pretty cool. How that works. I'm sure he came with some accessories like a bag, or he was a singer or a guitar player from the 60s with all that kind of, you know, peace, love, and happiness vibe. But I'm going to guess this figure is also around $30. We'll see what it is here on the solds. But I really do think this was a fun lot. So my question to you all for this week's video is, do you all yard sale? And if you do yard sale, would you have just picked these 5 or 6 off, or would you have purchased the whole lot after you saw it in the video? I would be interested to see how other collectors and other people go about doing their yard sale things, because I couldn't tell my parents, hey, I need this one, this, and they don't know who these people are. And the video doesn't do it justice of how they were displayed, and you may miss one. So getting them all, to me, is a whole lot better than just getting 1 or 2 of them. But Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you all actually would have handled that. I hope you all enjoy this type of video. I know it's not the typical top 10 kind of things we've been doing here lately, but I thought it was worth sharing because we got some pretty hard to find toys in it. So top 10 list will be coming up later on here after this video. I'm getting ready to go out of town, so we're going on vacation. There will be some stuff for that, but top 10 coming soon. Hope everybody has a great day. Peace out, home skillets, and may you find some treasures.